Hello, everyone. My name is Emily, and welcome to Soul Path. This is a space where we explore topics like life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Today, I want to dive into something that's been weighing on my heart and mind lately: the difference between being goal-oriented and being soul-oriented. From a young age, many of us are taught the importance of setting goals. We're encouraged to create milestones, set deadlines, and work tirelessly to achieve them, as though these accomplishments are the keys to fulfillment. Goals are set for nearly every aspect of life: education, career, health, relationships, and personal growth. The world is filled with tools to help us track these goals: planners, guides, books, and even apps designed to keep us on the path of constant achievement. Yet, for some of us, even as we achieve one goal after another, a profound question arises: why am I not happy? Despite checking off every box on the list of what we thought would bring fulfillment, we sometimes feel empty, as though our hearts are not aligned with the life we're building. And yet, the cycle continues: setting new goals, achieving them, and repeating the process, often without stopping to question why it all feels so hollow. I've experienced this firsthand. I've always been a bit of a perfectionist, thriving on the recognition and praise that come with achieving goals. That external validation, a pat on the back, admiration from others, can feel like an addictive boost to the ego. But over time, I've realized that living solely for these achievements can lead to disconnection from what truly matters. So today, I want to challenge you to evaluate your own goals, both the short-term ones you've set for today or this week, and the long-term ones guiding your life. Take a moment to ask yourself whether these goals are aligned with your heart or merely with your mind. Some of the aspirations you've carried for years may no longer resonate with who you are. It takes courage to face this realization and to let go of goals that no longer serve your soul. If you find yourself stuck in a pattern of being goal-oriented but not soul-oriented, I encourage you to reimagine your life. Begin to create goals that feel authentic to you, ones that align with your heart and bring you genuine joy. These are the kinds of goals that don't require external motivation, because working toward them feels natural and fulfilling. To help you reflect on this, let's consider a key question: how do your current goals make you feel? When you think about taking steps toward achieving them, do you feel a sense of excitement and alignment, or do you feel tension and dread? Our society often glamorizes hardship, promoting the idea that immense struggle is a necessary price for success. But if you follow the law of attraction, you know that happiness cannot be the result of an unhappy journey. True joy comes from living in alignment with your purpose every step of the way. We've all heard stories of celebrities, athletes, or high achievers who reached what seemed like the pinnacle of success, only to fall into deep despair. They win the gold medal, earn the big award, or achieve global fame. And yet they find themselves battling depression or even contemplating taking their own lives. These stories are a sobering reminder that external success alone cannot sustain us if it's disconnected from our inner truth. Maybe you felt this way too. I know I have. The problem lies in viewing life as a series of boxes to check off, rather than a journey to experience with meaning and joy. Let's take a step back together and explore how to orient ourselves not just toward goals, but toward our soul's deepest desires. Sometimes people view their goals as a series of difficult painful tasks they must endure to finally achieve happiness. If the actions you're taking toward your goal feel heavy, make you unhappy, or cause physical tension, it's important to pay attention. That discomfort is your body and soul trying to tell you something isn't right. Listen to those feelings. Your intuition is speaking. Feelings of dread or tension when you think about working toward a particular goal could mean that deep down you know this goal isn't aligned with your true self or your core vision of who you are. To understand whether you're being guided by your soul or simply chasing goals, take a moment to imagine achieving what you currently see as your ultimate success. If you're an athlete, picture yourself winning a major game or receiving a significant award. If you're a professional, imagine climbing the corporate ladder to become a CEO or reaching the highest position in your field. Visualize what your life would look like day after day in that role. Does the thought fill you with genuine excitement, passion, and enthusiasm? Or does it leave you feeling hollow, inauthentic, or even more uncertain? If you feel stuck in pursuing your goal, it's worth exploring why. Being stuck doesn't always mean failure. Growth often takes time, like planting a seed and waiting for it to sprout. But if you've had the same goal for years without meaningful progress, it might be time to reassess. Sometimes, the daily actions required to reach the goal feel so unnatural or disconnected from who you are that it no longer feels worth pursuing. Other times, the vision of the end result may not be as fulfilling as you once believed. You might be telling yourself this goal is your purpose, but deep down, you're not inspired or moved by it. Another reason for feeling stuck could be that, on a soul level, you're holding yourself back, not because you're unworthy or incapable, but because your higher self knows this isn't the right path for you. Your ego, however, might resist letting go. It craves the satisfaction of achievement for its own sake, even if the achievement won't bring true happiness. You may have convinced yourself over time that this goal is your purpose, but if it doesn't bring fulfillment or joy, it might not align with your soul's truth. As we grow and evolve, our passions and purpose can change. Something that once inspired you and felt like your destiny might no longer resonate. Clinging to an old dream can feel like holding on to a version of yourself that no longer exists. Society often underestimates how much we can transform over time. It's not about giving up on old goals. It's about recognizing when they no longer bring the same joy, passion, or meaning they once did. Letting go of an outdated dream can feel like grief, a mourning of the person you once were and their aspirations. But this process can also be freeing, allowing you to embrace new paths that align with the person you've become. Growth often requires shedding old layers, including the dreams that once defined us, to step into a more authentic and fulfilling future. Sometimes the dreams and passions that once defined you no longer feel like they belong to you. Perhaps you've changed in profound ways that have reshaped what excites and motivates you to get out of bed each morning. It might be time to embrace the idea that you've undergone a deep transformation on a spiritual level. You may have discovered a new path, one that aligns more closely with who you are now and the person you're becoming. This kind of change isn't easy. I understand because I've been through it myself, and honestly, I'm still navigating it. Before my spiritual awakening, I had big dreams, dreams I loved and nurtured, ones I was determined to achieve no matter what. I told myself I'd never let them go. But then life happened. My world turned upside down, and everything I thought I knew about myself and my purpose shifted. As my perspective on life, the world, and my own existence transformed, so did my passions and interests. The things that once brought me joy no longer do. Now I find myself drawn to different activities, conversations, people, and even books. My passions have shifted alongside my consciousness. Still, there are moments when I feel torn, caught between the person I'm becoming, with a new sense of purpose and inspiration, and the person I used to be, along with the goals and passions that once drove me. It's not always easy to let go of who you were, even when you know you're evolving into something truer to your essence. If this resonates with you, I hope it helps you feel less alone. These are extraordinary times, both for us as individuals and for the planet as a whole. We're at a turning point where our desires, resistance, and the energy around us are all heightened. It's as though we're standing on the edge of significant breakthroughs, but also grappling with intense emotions: joy, passion, inspiration, despair, fear, loneliness. Waking up every day and choosing to see the light amidst this chaos can be challenging. Yet these transformative times are also an opportunity to rediscover who we are and what we truly want. Many of us are reevaluating our lives, setting new goals, some completely different from anything we've envisioned before. That process can be intimidating, but I want you to know you're not alone. More than anything, I hope this message inspires you to love yourself enough to honor your higher purpose and embrace who you truly are. Beneath the layers of expectations, achievements, and old goals lies your authentic self. Tapping into that self might feel scary, even life-altering, but it's where your greatest potential lies. You have something unique and beautiful to offer the world, something only you can share. So today, tomorrow, and every day, I encourage you to live in alignment with your highest self. Take the leap, even when it feels uncertain. Trust in the brilliance within you. Thank you for listening and sharing this space with me. If my thoughts resonate with you, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. I can't wait to connect with you again in my next video.